Hey everybody, Bill Shaka here. Welcome to another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Thank you for joining me in my home in Tamarindo, Costa Rica. And we are going to continue our talks about public speaking. Now, for this particular episode, what I'm going to focus on is what I would like you to do 5 or 10 minutes before you are actually going on stage. This is an important time. This is when you are most vulnerable to all the little world is flatisms and little things that could be going through your mind at any particular period of time. So it's important that you understand the necessity for this 5 or 10 minutes before you actually give your talk. So I have a couple of things that I'd like you to consider doing before you begin your talk. The first is this: you need to find a quiet place. Someplace, granted you might be giving a talk in a large hotel where there's a lot of hustle and bustle, but I guarantee you if you look, you can find a place where it's quiet. You need to be able to do that. Once you have a quiet place, I'm going to tell you this again: breathe. Slow, deep breaths. Make sure that your breath is solid, that it goes all the way down into your diaphragm, and that you have the ability to let your breath out as best you possibly can. After about a minute or so, you're going to find yourself in a relatively quiet state. At that point, what I would like you to do is to visualize your success. I want you to run your talk through your mind with everything going as positively and as powerfully as possible. I want you to visualize your audience nodding in approval, looking at you with smiles of admiration, and doing whatever is necessary to make sure that everything is going as possibly as powerfully as possible. So if you can do that, at this point, what I would like you to do during that visualization process is to smile. So if you found a great spot, you breathe deeply, you visualize success, and while you're doing it, you're smiling. You're smiling. Just the very subtle muscle textures that occur during the smiling process will assist you in feeling upbeat. So you visualized it, you're smiling. At this point, I want you to congratulate yourself. Congratulate yourself for having the courage to be able to stand up in front of a room and being able to talk. Do you realize how few people in the world have this ability? I'm asking you to do that because you deserve to do it. So, ultimately, then, let me go through this 5-step process with you. Again, it's very simple, but it's very powerful. It has gotten me through quite a few talks. The first thing you need to do is find a quiet place. I guarantee you there is a place where you can go to for several minutes of solitude. I don't care how busy the place is. Once you do, practice your breathing. We're going to talk in another episode at some point about meditation and how that can assist you in public speaking. But breathe deep and breathe firmly, and make sure that you can feel the level of nervousness and anxiousness leaving you while you're doing that. While you're breathing deeply, visualize success of your talk. And by that, I mean in every detail. Make sure that you run through your mind exactly what you want to accomplish from that talk. See your audience. And as you go through that process, smile. The smiling is actually going to assist you in feeling more positive and feeling more upbeat. Then finally, make sure that you congratulate yourself. So few people feel the compunction, the need to get up in front of an audience, and it's a scary thing. You have broken through the fear factor, you have actually become a champion, and you are a public speaker. Celebrate that by congratulating yourself. You know this talk is going to go well. Make sure you feel it, make sure you think it, and then make sure you get out there and you do it. Hey, we're at 5 minutes. This is the 5-Minute Motivator. Time to say goodbye. This is Bill Shaka. Looking forward to seeing you again in the next episode of the 5-Minute Motivator. Make sure you check out my public speaking program. Talk soon.